There's someone out there that can be a franchisee's best friend, or a menace that can kill the business. You don't always know they're out there, but when they make themselves known, it can be too late. I'm talking about the silent killer. Are you ready? Hi, I'm Karen from Dynamic Performance Systems. We're the creators of the Franchisee Predictor that's been helping franchise executives like you improve their franchise system since 1988. A couple of years after a franchisee came into a fast food system, the franchise support team was stumped. They couldn't figure out why one of their top franchisees that had previously been working out great in the system had suddenly become a real problem. The franchisee stopped following the system. He wanted to change the ingredients of the burgers he sold. He decided to start selling other items that head office hadn't approved. There was obviously something going on behind the scenes. But what? But then the VP of Operations figured it out. The franchisee had a silent partner that was now calling the shots. Apparently, this silent partner wasn't so silent anymore. Back when the operator came into the system, the silent partner was just supposed to provide financing. And he did that for a few years. But then the partner decided that because he was the one that put up most of the money, he should have a say in how the business was run. At first, the operating partner resisted. She knows the franchise agreement won't let them do that. But the silent partner started to exert pressure. The business wasn't throwing enough cash for him, so he started to get more involved. When he looked at how the business was run, he saw a few areas where he could improve things and make more money. So he made a few suggestions to the operator. Little things, like suggesting the operator scrimp on ingredients, run leaner on inventory, cut down on how often the washrooms are cleaned. And then the financial backer lost his job. It became even more critical to him that the business make more money. Now, instead of suggesting these changes, he started to demand them. His next demands were even more ludicrous. He demanded that since there was unused counter space, that space should be used for something that can make some easy money. He told the operator to put in a mini ice cream bar. He saw a lot of people at the local ice cream shop. So why shouldn't they grab some of that business? He started charging for the paper coffee cups. And he doubled down, cutting expenses by charging for the little extras that each customer is given. Now, ketchup packages were kept behind the counter, and customers were charged for them. Never mind what the operations manual said. After all, what does the franchisor know? Things are different in this neighborhood. And what harm does charging for coffee cup and ketchup really do? Who cares what the franchise contract says? His real estate lawyer said there's wiggle room in the agreement. In one of their meetings, the VP of Operations talked about what was going on. At the time, the franchisor didn't always interview a non-operating partner. The assumption had always been that the non-operating partner would never get into the nitty-gritty of actually running the shop. In the meeting, the VP of Operations admitted that this was not an isolated incident, but it was an extreme example of the challenges franchisors sometimes face with the silent partners. So the franchisor decided that the team would treat all partners, even the silent ones, the same. The moral of the story is that you have to assume going in that non-operating partners can become the silent killer when they step in and run the business. To protect yourself, everyone involved in the business, whether directly involved in daily operations or not, should be asked the same questions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Franchisee Selection Made Easy. Have a dynamic day.